Okay, there I'm gonna show you how to draw neji. You're gonna start off by drawing a circle, and I'm gonna do it first of all in a very dark pencil so you can all see the guidelines, and then I'm gonna do normal drawing with it. Okay, as you can see, starting with the circle, after the circle we are drawing the middle of the face line. That's something I just call middle line. This helps us suggest which way he's facing and at which angle we are drawing the face. Here we do a little triangle technique, so it's easier for you to draw the shape of the jaw. Then we do the eye line. That's where the eye goes. Okay, so I'm gonna start the drawing over now, and just, showing you a bit of how you do it in the darker pencil still. Eye lines, the eyes, you know, you pick it up. Okay, so I'm gonna get on with the normal drawing right now. It's gonna be in time lapse, but I'm still gonna be able to talk to you. Okay, so you see, I'm using much simpler guideline here. Just a circle and two lines. That's all I need to draw a face. And if you want the one, draw the circle, the iris first, and then draw the eyes onto it. Just something I saw in someone's video and I thought it interesting, and why not try it out? Okay, I know that the whole drawing actually comes to life here. That's where you do all the drawing stuff. That's where you put your eyes in place, your nose in place. Here you should not be afraid to use the rubber. Here you should use the rubber as much as you need to, and to make the shapes and everything as great as possible. The headband, you see I'm drawing it straight away, but some of you that have problems with drawing it, you could draw a rectangle, another rectangle on top of it, around the edges, and then you're gonna be left with a nice headband. Obviously add the symbol of the leaf and some screws at the sides. Then we draw the hair, his shirt, bit of his shoulders. And don't forget the ear is very important as well, don't forget that. Okay, I'm nearly done with my line working, I think. You're just going over the nose and everything to make sure I have everything in the right place. And as you can see, now I'm starting with outlining. This is one of the most important stuff, and you got to keep in mind that in line work you have some shapes line over another shapes, but they are not completely covering them. And here the shapes that are underneath, you should just leave those out, and that's gonna give a nice 3D look. The biggest example here are the stripes, and another is when he has that coal thing or something that covers a bit of his chin, and also the stripes are covering his ears as well, so you need to work on that as much as you work on everything else. You can see I'm outlining the headband now. I found headband a bit tricky to do because that's just something I don't really practice. Do the bow, that I should do the hair, yes. And that would be about it for my outlining, From here I'm just gonna wrap out the rough guidelines that I've done. Mark some spaces which are gonna fit the darks and the lights. And get on with the shading. And shading something like this, keep it simple. Keep it just light and dark. That's all you're gonna need for here. Light and dark shades. Of course, the light and darks on a headband are gonna be darker than the lights and darks on a face. So you need to keep that little balance in mind as well. And use nice and smooth shades If you want to get a smooth shade, just don't use the tip of the pencil, use the side of it, and that's gonna give you nice smooth shade like you see on the stripes and like you see on the hair. And very simple, and all of you probably know it. Light shade, the, put, put your hand way back on the pencil. If you want a darker shade, put it chunk up on the pencil, you could say. And a headband, the metal bit on the headband. That's a real tricky thing. If you cannot shade it like this, the trick to shade it like this is to just do shades on one angle all over the whole drawing. That's basically how you get this metal effect. If you can do it, just do two lines at the bottom, two short lines next to each other at the bottom, and two short lines near each other at the top. And that's gonna give you a metal effect as well. Okay, you see that I shaded in the eyes and under the chin already, and I'm basically finished with my neji now. Okay, I'm gonna use the few seconds that I have left to announce that I'm starting a weekly manga series, which is going to be called Big Insects. It's, it has lots of action in it. The main character is a boy, and it's all about all about him, his story, how he discovers the fantastic world, and the whole scene is based between this fantastic world I created myself and the realistic world of UK. And I'm gonna use most of my reference from around where I live to make it more realistic, make it more fun to watch. Okay, just finishing touches to my neji, and that'll be it, my friends. Nice and finished drawing of neji. And you can do it as small and as big as you like. The guidelines stay the same, the shading stays the same, everything stays the same. Okay, thank you for watching this video. Please comment, rate and subscribe.